MusicFest.com from MusicFest at Steamboat Springs. It's kind of cool because the big tent is, it's cooking. Band of Heathens are on stage, and there's just people sort of wandering around. And one of the folks that we found wandering around is Dustin Welch. We welcome you.
Thank you very much.
It's great to see you here.
Well, this is our first year here, and it's just been spectacular. We're so pleased.
Well, plus the fact, of course, your dad was the tributee, which is just have to be so heart-touching.
Yeah, it was an emotional day yesterday.
Totally.
Yeah, we were all teared up the whole time. But it was especially cool getting to see some of these, like younger artists, contemporaries of mine, digging his stuff so much, and getting up there, and doing some of these songs of his. It was pretty phenomenal for just watching him, being able to get into it. He was just beside himself.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's so great. Actually, I caught part of the set, too, with Reckless Kelly backing him, and
Sure.
I just thought that was such an amazing pairing. I mean, brilliant.
Well, and it's another one of those things where it's bridging the gap, with the youngsters and stuff. And it was the same deal with, we were talking about the Heathens backing up Ray Hubbard last night, and it's like,
Smoked.
it's so cool getting to, have those combinations, and these old farts, like getting,
I'm one of them.
Well, even still.
I know, I'm just saying, that's great. And we get turned on to new music here, too. So, we just saw the Rustlanders for the first time.
That was my first time seeing them,
and
too.
They were
They
amazing.
blew me away as well.
So, and of course, Band of Heathens, from last year, and, I'd been playing them on the radio, but
Yep.
we got turned on to Emery Quinn this time, too, and that was our first, blush of awareness of them. So,
well, we managed to, I think we made some new fans ourselves, I'm new to Texas. I moved to Austin from Nashville, where I grew up. I moved to Austin maybe 2 years ago or something, and have been slowly trying to build that Texas audience, but this went a long way towards it.
oh yeah, absolutely. And you're working on a new album.
Yes, we're going to be releasing it here. It was supposed to be, here in a couple of weeks, but we'll see now. It'll be within the month, I assume.
What's it called?
The record title is called Whiskey Priest, which is a song I wrote based off that Graham Greene novel, The Power and the Glory. And it's our first record, it's kind of, my debut effort, at least. But
You've been at it a while, too, so,
Yes, indeed. And, worked with many other bands in the past, and was always kind of just, I was just content writing songs for other bands to play. I'd come up with something and say, oh, this would be perfect for so-and-so. I'd take it to them and we'd polish it off. And so, folks like Reckless Kelly and even Making the Motor Cars and those guys, and I never really assumed that I'd have my own band, but it got to where, everybody around me was just insisting on it, and I went, all right, hell with it, and so it was until I moved to Austin that all started happening, and they just completely embraced me, right away, and the song I was thinking about singing you guys was actually one I wrote with Justin Towns Earl, and we had a band for many years in Nashville. It's called The Swindlers, and this song it was the first one that me and Justin wrote together, and I don't even believe he does it anymore, but we got it on this record though.
Cool.
It's called The Lower East Side, about New York.
Cool.
Oh, the midnight's on Manhattan. I'm 11th Street and all alone. And counting cracks beneath my feet. Well, my head is hanging low. And the street lights all downbeat are shining on the falling rain. The shadows dance across the street. The wind seems to whisper her name. It's a tired old town for another sleepless night. It keeps me wandering around down on the lower east side. There ain't a star up in heaven that's shining down from up above. The city is so unforgiving when you've got no one to love. And now it's more and more these days. I've found I need a place to hide. Oh, it's easy to get away down on the lower east side. I said it's easy to get away down on the lower east side.
Beautiful.
Thank you so
And
much.
of course we have screaming accompaniment from the tent. It's got to be a little hard to like do something introspective at the same time the bus is rumbling and throbbing and
Oh, well, you know, these people are having the time of their lives. So you can't blame them.
yeah, we actually stole away to the celebrity coaches parked a bus sort of as a green room in the backstage area, and they've allowed us to use it. So it's kind of our own little, you know.
Well, it was a pleasure getting to be here with you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure having you, Dustin Welch.
Thank you.
Thanks.